Okay, really quickly, I'm going to make sure this is recording. We are going to go over the other versions. I don't have the PDF on this right now, that's fine. This was question 1. It gave you these points and said determine each of the following. First thing was drawing a sketch. So I had negative 5, 6, and 11 over 6, which tells me it's in this quadrant. Negative 5 over 6 goes here. 11 over 6 goes here. And then it is on the unit circle, so this guy's a 1. So using that, we have to find the 6 trig ratios. Sine is pretty straightforward. It's just root 11 over 6. Cosine is also pretty straightforward. Negative 5 over 6. Tan is where it gets a little bit tangly because I have to do those two values. So 11 over 6 divided by negative 5 over 6. And that's the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocals. These guys cancel, so I get root 11 over negative 5. Opposite of sine is cosecant. So cosecant of theta is 6 over root 11. You gotta rationalize, so multiply the top and bottom by root 11. And I get 6 root 11 over 11. Same thing, my cosine got to change to a secant. I do the reciprocal, so it's 6 over negative 5. Doesn't matter where the negative is, not a big deal. And then tan changes to cotan. Negative 5 over root 11. And I have to rationalize, times the top and bottom by root 11 is negative 5 root 11 over 11. My dog is right next to me chewing. Can you hear her? Good job. Question C I'm going to do up here. Determine the angle in standard position. You can choose any of these ratios down below. I'm going to pick sine because it's a pretty easy one. Or cosine maybe. So we know cosine theta is negative 5 over 6. If I wanted to find my reference angle, you would do the inverse cosine of positive 5 out of 6. 5 out of 6 gives me a decimal. Second cosine tells me that my reference angle is 33 degrees. And it's in quadrant 2, so I need to do 180 minus 33. Let's see what that is on my calculator. 146 degrees. So that was question 1 on the long answers. Okay. Let's erase this and do question 2. Bing, 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 bing. I don't know how to do this quickly. Okay, good enough. Question 2. It was the exact same as the other guy. The only difference was that I had a minus 3 secant theta instead of a plus 3 secant theta. So same thing, multiplies to give me negative 4, adds to give me negative 3. If I took this guy and broke it up into my quadratic, which I like a little bit more, then I would get x minus 4 over 2, x plus 1 over 2 equals 0. So from that, secant is equal to positive 2. Secant is equal to negative 1/2. And then when I make that a cosine, this guy is positive 1/2. And this one, I can't have cosine give me a negative 2, so I reject that value. Your reference angle here is 60 degrees. That happens in 2 places, right here and right here. In quadrant 3, that angle is 300 degrees. So as a general solution, I have 2 guys. I have 60 plus 360n NEI. And I have 300 plus 360n NEI. Give you a second, and then I'm going to erase it. Can I make this big? I don't know. I haven't done this before. Oh, that's ugly. That's tiny. Where's the big one? Okay, give her a erase. Bing, 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 bing. Last guy, question 3. It was the exact same thing except the sine value was there instead of a cosine. So I have cotan of pi over 6 plus sine of 4 pi over 3 all over cosecant of negative 240. I don't have a lot of room here. We're going to do this right inside the question. So cotan is the same thing as cosine over sine. Let's get my unit circle held up. Cosine of pi over 6 is root 3 over 2. And I'm dividing that guy by a half. I'm going to write it like this for now. If you want to do this to the side and then plug it in, that's fine. Plus, sine of 4 pi over 3 is negative root 3 over 2. Cosecant of negative 240 is 2 over root 3. So I'm just hauling all those numbers off my unit circle. Let's erase some of my little dots. When I'm dividing, that's the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. I'm going to change that plus to a minus. And I'm dividing by 2 over root 3. So really, I'm doing root 3 minus root 3 over 2. And dividing by 2 over root 3. So I need to get a common denominator, which means I'm timesing the top and bottom by 2. I have 2 root 3 minus root 3. 2 root 3 minus root 3 is just 1 root 3. My denominator stays as a 2. And now I can deal with this division guy on the bottom. When I divide, it's the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. Oops, that should be a 2, not a 4. Root 3 and root 3 gives me root 9. 2 and 2 gives me 4. And you could have also just jumped right to 3 over 4. Beauty. Cool. Very quick. Oops, what did I do?